Hi guys, so I have a quick story, and sorry this is not scripted, so it's a bit cringy, and it makes no sense because it's not scripted, but otherwise, let's get right into it. But, well, I had I have a friend called Lily Lover. Their user will be in the corner. Go ahead, don't be shy, follow them. And I was just playing with them one day on Roblox, and we were on a call, and they said, "Do you know Silly Panda?" And I was just like, "No." And this was like about a month ago, and she was just like, "Yeah, they're a really rude person," and and they started just talking about how they were rude and mean and stuff, and I was just like, "Wow, they sound like a really bad person." And I was really upset about it because my friend is amazing. And shortly after that, I was like, now this happened 2 days ago, and so 2 days ago I finally friended them because I wanted to make their game glitch, because who wouldn't want to do that to somebody they hate? And then before I friended them, they were telling me how bad of Silly Panda was. And it was just shocking to hear how bad that one person was. But shortly after that, the next day, they wanted to roleplay with me. And Lily Lover was offline. So that was great, because I always have a boy outfit on the game that we played, which is called Royal High. I suggest checking it out. But we were playing on it, and she was trying to online date with my character. And she was kissing my character often and things like that. And it made me personally really upset, because I don't support online dating on Roblox, because it's just not okay. So I didn't tell her so let's just skip ahead real quick. And it was about near the very end of the roleplay. We were going to go to her place to finish it, but Lily Lover decided to hop on a call with me because she was just like, "Are you with Silly Panda?" And I was like, "Yeah, help." So we were on a call, and then Silly Panda started, and then I went over and said, "Hey, Silly," and she said, "Cool," and I said, "What?" And she started saying this, and she said, "Do you play Adopt Me?" And I was just like, "Sorry, I quit earlier today," which is what was true yesterday, because I quit earlier that day and gave all my pets and stuff to Jamie, which is the user. I was just like, wait a minute, is that a wrong user? But I gave them all to Jamie, which is my brother's user. And I was really upset when she said, "Oh, if so, could you give me some free pets?" And I said, "Sorry, I gave them all to my brother," because I did. And she said, "Oh, do you have any Robux? Could you maybe buy me lavender?" And I was just like, "Sorry, I only have one," which is true. And she said this, "Oh, that's lame." And I said, "Yeah, agreed, but I'm getting more in March. I could maybe buy you it then." And she said this, "Oh, well, when am I gonna get it? Never." And I was so mad at her. Like, dang, who would say that? Like, what the fuck? Like, no one should say that. And I was so upset, and I was so mad. So I told her that I couldn't buy her it and then she was just like, "The update's not gonna be here in March still," cause it was. Pets that cost Robux stay forever. They never go away. So I was really mad at her and said, "Actually, it will still be here." And I was really mad at her still at that point, and she said, "Oh wait, my house is getting taken away super soon." and I'm so sad about it. And I only get to stay in it for another, like, day, and she was so dramatic about it. Also, Silly Panda, if you're watching this, you deserve all of this, but, she hasn't been online since because of this, but she continued, and we were so mad at her because Lily also started messaging her, and she said, and I was telling her how I don't get Robux, and she told my friend Lily that they were 8 years old, but she told me that she was 16, so clearly trying to online date with me. But shortly after that, I was really mad at her, and I told her that she was only 8 and trying to online date with me, and she said, "You're just a 40-year-old doinky woman." No! So I corrected them and said, I'm a they, he, which are my preferred pronouns. So please keep that in mind, because I really am a they, he. And I was really upset at them and said, please don't misgender me. And for hours and, like, almost for 30, maybe an hour, we were arguing. And Lily joined, and it was just this huge battle because they kept misgendering Lily and me. And then at the very end, she said this. "Oh, hold up. My $40 milkshake just got to my house, AFK. So I responded with this. I thought you said you were broke and your house is getting taken away." Like, what the fuck, bitch? No one should do that. I was pissed and so mad at her because just like, no. Are you broke or rich? Or are you just a normal kid living a normal life? Because that's what she probably is. She's 8 years old. And she tried to guilt trip me into giving her free pets and free items on Royal High. Because when I wore my outfit, she was just like, "Hey, can I have your outfit once I'm at trading level?" Yeah, sure, bitch. Like, I ain't giving you my crap. It's a video game, idiot. But past that, she left the game. Lily Lover stayed in her apartment. And I left and went ahead and unfriended her and blocked her account. And then I rejoined Lily Lover in her apartment, in Silly Panda's apartment. And guess what? We decided to do something hilarious. We did all the things that can make you glitch in your apartment, including putting on all the items. This is not a flex, but I am a very rich player, except I don't have halos or parasols or anything like that. But I'm a pretty rich player. So I had tons of items on, and at the end, it was a huge glitch town in the apartment. So that means it'll glitch her every time she goes into her apartment, because that happened one time. So she hasn't been online since then. So Lily Lover and I also did a hack on her account. I only do it to mean people, but now she won't be able to play as often, and she hasn't been on since then. But her username will be in the corner, so you can block her. Same for mine, Lily Lovers, and Jamie's. So go ahead and follow Jamie, Lily Lover, and me. But completely go on and block and report Silly Panda, because it is not okay to do that. And she was just such a rude person, and she was a scammer too, clearly. Like, I just hate her. Thank you for watching. You are a true person. You're so kind for actually making it this far, even though this is not scripted. But thank you for watching, and please block these people, and please block Silly Panda. Like, well, talk to you guys later.